If it don't stop my cash flow, then it really ain't my business, yeah. Let's pose for this picture, ain't no filters on this money. Stack it up, no 2050s, rubber band my hundreds.
Welcome to another episode of the Jukebox Podcast,
where music is king. I am your host, 7 Straight Terrence.
Here with your boy Lil Ty, and we gonna jump right into that couch talk today. So I seen this on the internet.
What you see, bro?
I seen both of these questions on the internet, and well, it first started off as what is the hardest thing, and it was like asking just women only, and it was like what is the hardest thing to explain to a man. So I flipped it around. It was like what is the hardest thing to explain to a woman? What you think?
I'm not mad. I don't have an attitude. Just leave me alone.
But your delivery sound like you mad though. Just leave me alone. Dang, nigga.
Yeah. That's how the woman be. No, you just won't have nothing to say at the moment.
Yeah, true. We don't got nothing to say. But what if you was like you know there's some tension in between y'all and you pull out, I ain't got nothing to say in the moment. She gonna assume you mad, nigga.
Still not mad.
That's most people's response to being mad is shutting down.
Yeah, sure. But I don't know. Don't be like a mad.
It don't be like you could argue or something like that.
It just be like, let me
process shit.
That's what we be doing. We be processing.
And that's the thing, though. I think they process things a little quicker than when
They do.
They process things quicker than us.
We gotta sit down and really think about it.
Everything. That's why when you ask us a question or you text us something and they be like, you just text a nigga a paragraph and his response back is what you mean.
Baby, what do you mean? There's a lot of ways I can interpret this.
My life, what you mean before I go any further? Like
before I answer wrong, let me see what do you mean. That's all. We're just trying to answer properly.
That's what that is?
Yeah.
I mean, alright, so the hardest thing for me to explain, that's a tough one. I would probably say explaining to them that they're wrong or how they're wrong.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that.
You know, just trying to get them to understand, not that they're just the sole person who to blame, but like understand their part
of
the situation.
That do be hard to get them to explain.
Yeah, because you could break, and I be feeling like sometimes I break it down is how I'm supposed. Like, yo, I be going about it like I'm a lawyer. Like, fuck all the, and that's the thing though. So I seen something the other day, and it was like, you ever see lawyers, and that's why they so calm and so relaxed, is because once you get feelings involved, then the conversation is non-involved. It's like you're not getting nowhere once feelings gets involved. So that's the problem, and I think that's what we face in relationships, or just with women, or your other general. It's just like, once your feelings get involved, once that person feel like their feelings is hurt or they being played with, now it's kind of hard to have a logical conversation.
You know what be like? I don't know. It won't be hard to explain, but those situations where you and a woman have. Damn, how can I explain it? Like, it'd be like a cause and effect. Like you be having to say, oh, because you did this, that's why I did that. Like, you be trying to explain it to him, like, yo, if you would have never did this, I wouldn't have did that.
Yeah. And, that's just with life in general, though. People got to realize, and that you can't control how a person reacts to what you did. You get what I'm saying? It's like, their reaction to them might be like a logical, valid reaction. Like, they're in every right to react like this. Like, they're not tripping. So you can't necessarily, you did this to the person, you stole their food, now you can't get mad if they want to beat you up. You know what I mean? That's how they reacted. So you would have never faced that if you wouldn't have pushed that button to make them react that way.
Facts.
So I think that's a life thing, and just period, is people got to realize, like, I mean, that's one thing, everybody say control what you control the controllables, you know what I mean? So you don't, because if you try to trip about the shit that
you can't control,
you're going to
be tripping all day.
You're going to be stressed out. So for me, that's probably what it is. There's a lot of things that's just hard to explain, or I don't know if it's hard to explain. I feel like we explaining it, right? I don't know how to say it. I feel like we be explaining it and going about it the right way.
You know what? Another thing, I think this kind of what I really was trying to say last time. trying to get to understand them when they do something. Like, it be the things be leaving me puzzled, and I really be trying to get to the bottom of it, and I don't know how they be taking it. I don't know. They think like I be trying to pick an argument, but I'm not. I'm just trying to understand
why you think like
why you think this was the best option.
So do you think though? Like I feel like their decision making in most parts is better than ours, but I also feel like once you know that those feelings, like I said, feelings get involved, then they make those decisions and they try to like just like everybody else does. They always try to men too. We try to justify our actions. Yeah. A man's gonna try to justify him cheating. He gonna find a way to
justify.
Yeah, make it seem like that was the right thing, or it's just not the right thing to do. But it's like it's okay that he did it, or he's in every right to do what he did.
You ain't add no fabric softener to my laundry, so I fucked her.
that's exactly how it should. Bitch be like, what? Like, what is you talking about? No, what? Alright.
That's because you ain't buying nothing, nigga.
Everything's because you ain't buying nothing, nigga. That's why she ain't been washing clothes.
That's
right.
really how it be.
That's exactly how it would be. So yeah, I mean, I just feel like on both sides you could say there's things to hurt.
Think one bitch you like. So he really fucked that bitch, took it to McDonald's and was eating Big Macs and a Sprite with her. Was it nobody drinking no Sprite? So you ignored.
He ignored the rest of this shit. That's how it be. That was a good response. Was there nobody drinking no Sprite, dog? I mean, like, see, you ain't even got all the facts right. You over here coming to me about a Sprite. We talking about a Sprite. Now we make the conversation about niggas is good.
Might gotta edit this, bro. Always giving too much game.
Giving way too much game. Niggas gonna be stealing. The next thing you know, everybody in the nation going to it over some Sprite. Why this nigga talking about some Sprite when that came to him asking him why he giving hard ass under shit? I'ma spin it to the Sprite, baby. All right, we'll move on to, we got the next question. It says, black people, what topic are you sick and tired of hearing from black women and black men? All right, I already got mine. You need
you
some
go
time?
First, yeah.
All right, so what I'm tired of, the conversation that I'm really tired of hearing is the 50-50 conversation. Mm-hmm. And everybody putting their 2 cents in on whether a man should be going 50-50 with his woman or not. And I'm tired of that conversation. For one, it's like, just to throw everybody know this, everybody's life is different. Yeah, everybody's lifestyle is different. So what one man can do, if a one man, he may be able to take care of, and that's in his budget, or he's able to afford to, take care of all the bills and, you know what I mean, just make sure all the other shit is straight and like that, buying shit for all that shit. But then there's another man who may so say, and it's a couple fresh out of college, we both don't got shit. Neither one of us got shit. We both broke as hell, so we both need each other to, survive. Right now, that time is about survival and grinding so we could get to where we want to be in years to come. But right now, we both broke. We both ain't got shit. So it's only right that we go 50-50 on shit, because that's what makes sense. And if the love is real, it's not about money at that point. If the love is real, you know what I mean? So, and if she stick down with you, then you'll see like a nigga be take care of her, and now you're like, oh yeah, you could chill now. I got the bills. I got this. I'm going to make sure. But until you get on, I feel like that 50-50 is the logical way to go. But everybody's life is all different, you know what I mean? So even another couple might be fresh out of college, but one kid, he might have rich parents, or he might he might know these seduction people to where right out of college, he's working he's making 6 figures a year right out of college and shit like that, to where he can afford. So I feel like everybody's situation is different. So I'm tired of hearing should a man be paying all of the bills, or should he be going 50-50? Is he respected if he goes 50-50? And I feel like, man, he's respected. If that king is doing everything, he's holding up his end of the, you know what I mean? He's doing everything to keep her happy, make her smile, and he's also doing everything so he can progress to where he can take care of her in the future. Then that's what matters to me.
And there's much more to the relationship than bills. It's a much. There's many more things.
But shit like that really,
people could bring.
shit like that really like confirms to me that not even just marriage, but almost the whole relationship thing is like a business contract nowadays. It feel like it's like more people worrying about what they could get out of it materialistic and financially, rather than what they could get out of it feeling wise, or that love and shit like that. What really matters in the family and shit like that. I feel like we more focus on if the nigga could buy you a Birkin or not. If he can't buy you a bird, you hear the phrase all the time, would you rather cry in a Hyundai or a Benz? I mean, that's a little different because he's cheating on you, but it's like, bros, we always put in this materialistic, like, if he's cheating on you, you'll be okay with it if he's paying, or if he got a Benz and he's doing all this for you. It's like, it's putting this weird negative connotation on just relationships, period. And that's why I think it's so hard. Cause I be observing, I'm like, man, I'm happy I'm out the game, because I be observing, I'm like, man, a lot of these bitches is goofy. Niggas is goofy, bitches is goofy, and all this shit is just messy out here to the point where it's like, really cool off a lot of this shit. And I really think it stems from, the whole, like you said, bills. Coming at the end of the day, it's just people worrying about the money and shit like that, other than the other shit.
I don't understand, those screenshots where girls be like, I don't know, like the nigga be trying to take him out on a date, and the girl be like, well, I don't got my hair done. You gonna pay for my hair? I'm like, I'm not responsible for that. This is our first date, and I'm supposed to pay for your hair just because I want to take you out on a date.
Why would I pay for your hair to take what?
I don't know any real situation like that. That's just screenshots you see on the internet.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell. I ain't paying for your hair. First of all, hair ain't cheap. Y'all shit ain't cheap.
Yeah, y'all.
I'm trying to take you on a date. This is like I'm assuming we just getting to know each other and shit like that. Maybe it's a first date or second date. We still getting to know each other, shit like that. If you my girlfriend, that's different. But bro,
that's different.
You just getting to know each other. You talk about, so can you pay for my hair so I could? Nah, that sounds like boyfriend things to me.
Because y'all would never do it the other way.
Yeah, I'm like, baby, can you get my hair cut for
our
me?
Date?
Oh, can you get my retwist for me, baby? So we could go out on a date together. That don't even sound right, bro. That don't even sound right. So what topic you sick or tired of hearing?
Kind of that 50-50 tired of hearing. I'm just tired of hearing. I don't know. I'm tired of the competitiveness between black women and black men.
Explain. That's I like that.
I don't know.
I understand what you're saying.
Everything is like, I don't know. There's men out here trying to be like, oh, I'm an alpha man. Beat my chest. Do what I say.
Beat my chest. Do what I say.
And then there's so that's on the strong, one end of the spectrum. Then the other extreme on the spectrum is, the woman that's like, just basically not, just on some real, I don't really need a man running. I'm gonna use these niggas for what they got. If a man's not making this much, he can't get with me. Just that extremeness on both levels. And I feel like black women and black men need to come down to earth and realize we are human beings and we are at a disadvantage and we need each other. And we need to work together and not against each other. Oh, and I'm tired of black men. All these, I don't know, we getting a little political now. These, they like to play in the snow a lot. I don't like how these black men, once they transition, they try to make it seem like the black woman was the problem, and it's just all their problems went away once they got with Mary Kate and Ashley.
So hold on, before you go, I want to touch on the competitiveness first. So I like the competitiveness one because it feels like, and Yo Gotti recently said this. He was like, it's like It's like he feels like it's bad hoes versus niggas with money out here. Like it's really like a battle or competition between the two, and it's weird to me because it's like you on one end you're like, but then you got on one end you got niggas who's like who's on Twitter and he's shitting on the bitches. He's talking and like you basically hate women.
Yeah, I don't like that neither.
Then you get the women on the other hand, and they all day niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't doing, if he ain't doing this,
yeah,
this, that.
hate bashful talk, that shit's annoying.
Yeah, I'm like, and then both be like, then both be like, women, and they ever like, because I agree with them. I hate men who sit on the internet and talks about women. I hate that too.
Yeah,
so I agree with them.
I agree.
But you being a hypocrite in the sense if you sitting there and you talking about how men ain't shit and this, that, and the third. No, just the niggas you was fucking with ain't shit. So I hate when they try to put men in the box like there ain't millions and millions of men out here. It's like you just put in your however many niggas, your 20 your radius of niggas compared to the whole world out here. It's like, come on now. And that's on both ends for men and women. So that competitiveness is just, it gotta stop. And it's not, I see it just in our own city. You see the battle between the men and the women, and it's crazy to me. But shit, we need each other, and I don't know why niggas is shitting on the women. You fucking up your pussy, my guy.
That don't make any sense to me.
Hey, you already don't get no pussy. I'm gonna imagine you already don't get no.
Cause you mad.
That's what it is. So you really ain't gonna get none talking like that, bro.
You just bashing them all day.
Might as well hang that jersey up before you can even wear that joint. Hang that joint up. And then to touch on, but the niggas playing in the snow. I'm not understanding. And I tell all my guys this. I tell my little brother this. Like, bro, once y'all niggas go to the league, man, don't go goofy. And don't switch up on us.
Don't go Mahomes.
Yep. Don't change up on us at all.
Like you said, he should have been trying her friend on the end.
Oh, yeah, the beautiful black Millennium's queen back there with the curves. I'm like, ain't this steady. He settled for the toothpick.
The chalkboard?
What? The chalkboard? Nah, she ain't chalkboard. She ain't chocolate. She ain't got no darkness in her. She's the chalk. Alright, the chalk. So I mean, I'm like, yo, I don't understand niggas. Them is but then again, it's not even just to be the suburban black kids. And you know, the black people who was raised, I'll be all niggas.
The city niggas, I be seeing them.
What you think them snow bunnies is doing?
Oh, no.
Is it something about what they doing that we just ain't we ain't appreciating?
I don't think
we don't know. We don't know, so we don't know how to appreciate what they do.
I don't know.
Or you think it's just?
I don't think it's nothing special there.
It gotta be something special there.
No,
because boy, it's at a high rate.
I think it's
they're taking all of our black kings who are successful at a very high rate.
I think it's the mindset they be trying. The niggas be trying to be more white.
You think? I don't know. In the football world, though, the white girls love the niggas. So it kind of make it. I mean, they're like, you see white girls who would be more over the football players than it would be black girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like the hood girl, like yeah, she might like, but they more over the nigga who's gonna bust that gun, rather than the nigga who's gonna knock some shit down on the football field. He worried about a nigga who gonna knock some shit down out there in that field for real.
Man, it really don't matter who the fuck you date. It's just, bro, you don't gotta bash black women just because you got a snow bunny. You could, you know what I mean?
I'm bashing on niggas for getting a snow bunny. I don't care what you say. I ain't being politically correct today. Fuck that. Y'all niggas need to tighten up. Y'all need to tighten up for real.
Niggas need to keep it home.
Man, keep it. It's home team or no team. What is wrong with niggas? I don't get like, bro, you gotta procreate. And it's not, I don't got nothing against white women. It's the families. That's all. It's like you gotta deal with the families. And you telling me somewhere in that lineage you ain't gonna find no problems? I doubt it, bro.
It's somebody that you gonna give you a problem.
I doubt it, bro. I don't, and then the fact you gotta procreate, you gonna recreate with this woman. So that means, you know what I mean? Her family is not your family. Woo. I ain't really into tying bloods with my masters. I'm really not. We already tied enough from the rape and all the other shit. I'm really not fond of that. I'm trying to create my own black kingdom. Not a mix. I mean, Mexican, nothing wrong with it. I ain't got nothing wrong with it. But boy, y'all niggas, football players, basketball players, please, there's beautiful black queens out here. Beautiful.
Bro, I really feel like it's like a status symbol.
It's
Like,
beautiful black queens out here
I feel like
who will make you look good.
I don't know. It'd be.
I don't know about that as in America. And then when you see it's always like a white girl, blonde hair, real skinny.
It'd be about the status. Are you trying to assimilate into what they think is success?
A white woman on your side is success. I guess in America, yeah, it is. A white woman, blue eyes, blonde hair, yeah, that's it. In America, that you're gonna be seen as successful. Especially if you're the number one quarterback in the world. Yeah.
I need a sister.
A beautiful black queen like this one right next to us.
Yup.